What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another episode of Supersonic Meals. Today's special ingredients, bam, whole cod. Yep, we're gonna cook the head, tail, everything. So here you see we have some Mexican papaya, some zucchini, one zucchini. I have 3 cloves of chopped up garlic, a couple of slices of cut up ginger, watercress for garnish. Alright, we're going to be using some salt, crushed red pepper, sesame oil, and soy sauce. Alright, so before I get started, I want you to turn to the left. Bam! That's the drink of the day. Light Lime-A-Rita. Alright, so today we're not going to only drink this, we're going to add it to the fish. So I'm going to call this dish Papaya Margarita Cod with grilled zucchini. Alright, so let's check this. Smelling like margarita. I can smell the lime. It tastes sweet, maybe a little bit too sweet. Hey, but it tastes good. Alright, so check that out at a local grocery store or alcohol mart, liquor store. Alright, so back to the cod. We're gonna marinate this. Preferably overnight, but for my case it's going to be about 3 hours, 3 to 3.5. Alright, so add some salt, some sesame oil, soy sauce, throw some of the, 2 cloves of the garlic that you chopped up on there, along with the ginger to mask the fishy smell and taste. Garlic and ginger is perfect for that, and I always cook my fish with that. Alright, so the leftover garlic, we're gonna use it to grill the zucchini. Alright, so that's looking nice. Alright, so add some of the margarita in there. Now you notice I have 2 cans, right? So I'm gonna add one to marinate and the other one to cook with it, as I'm deep frying it. I mean, not deep frying, skillet frying it. Alright, so one thing about the cod, we're not going to pan fry it to completion. What I'm going to do is this trick. I'm going to bake it for about 15 minutes and then I'm going to take it out and then pan fry it. So a similar idea with like frying chicken in a healthy way. You don't want to deep fry it, from start to finish. That's bad for you with all the oil and all the fat. So a healthy way of doing that is to bake it first, to 75% completion, and then deep fry and then fry it. So that way you don't have all the oil and the fat all collected in it. Alright, so I'm gonna let it soak. And I'm gonna cover saran wrap and put in the refrigerator for 3.5 hours marinating. And I'll be back with it. Alright, so I have the cod covered with saran wrap and it's in the refrigerator cooling and marinating. So in the meantime, I cut up my papaya. So I'm using 1/4 of it. So it's real simple. Just cut it in half. Peel it because the peel is bitter, although I've heard that it's healthy for you, but In this case, I'm not going to use it. And keep in mind to remove the seeds. They look like bubble tea balls. Alright, so the watercress, I cut them in half. So for the zucchini, I cut them in about 30-degree angle, and I washed them, both of these. Alright, so on the zucchini, just add a little bit of oil, add some salt, real simple. When it's time to cook, I'll come back later. But in the meantime, let me finish up my margarita. So as a last minute idea, I've decided to mix in some of this lime-A-Rita with the papaya, which I've cut up into cubes, and I'm going to use this marination as the sauce for the fish. Alright, we'll save that for later. So it's marinated, refrigerated, and bring it out when it's ready to cook. So my cat has been marinating for 3.5 hours. I just took it out of the refrigerator. Alright, remove the saran wrap, and in a baking pan with aluminum foil, I'm gonna put some oil so it won't stick. Now put the fish on the pan, put a little bit of the sauce in there, alright, cover it up, now we're going to put it in the convection oven. Alright, convection bake at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. There it goes. It's cooking. Let me turn off the light. You see it's baking right now. So after the 15 minutes, we're going to transfer it to a skillet and then pan fry it. So my fish is finished now. Oh wow, you guys have to smell it. It smells so good with the alcohol, the margarita. Look at that. It's not completely done, but just perfectly how I liked it. Convection bake for 15 minutes. So it's about 50% done. Alright, now I'm going to transport it into my plate, and I'm firing up this grill, which I'm going to cook my zucchini with. Put on high. Alright, so I'm going to fire up my skillet. Alright, I got my wok on high, steaming hot. Let's add some oil. This is regular oil, vegetable oil, corn oil, whatever you have. Alright, cook that real good. So we're frying it. We're not stir frying it. It's like pan frying. So I didn't put too much. Add some garlic, ginger. That's going to smell real good. Bring out the aroma. Alright. We'll let that sizzle for about 15 seconds. In the meantime, my grill should be hot enough now. Alright, let me put my fish in there. Oh, wow, the head fell off. Alright, so I have it on high. Okay. While that's frying, look at the head. Back to my zucchinis. Add a little bit of oil. In this case, I'm using sesame oil. Alright, so these have been coated with some oil also, and also sprinkled with a little bit of salt. I just throw that on there. Of course, my hand is clean. Alright. So guys, check out my review on this Cuisinart grilled little combo. Awesome, easy to use, perfect for cooking. Even has a skewer rotation bottom. Alright, we just let that brown for like 4 minutes. Back to the fish. So keep close attention to it, or else it will stick. Alright. So keep on flipping it. Make sure it doesn't char or stick to it. So I've been frying each side for about 3 minutes now. As you can see, it's basically done, but I just want it to be a little bit charred because I like the texture. Okay, so pretty soon I'm gonna add my Margarita infused papaya. Before I do that, I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. It might not be salty enough, just a slight amount. Alright. Alright, so make sure you keep on flipping each side. You can see it's about to stick on the bottom. So make sure you just get rid of that stuff. You don't want to eat that. Throw that away. Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to add my alcohol and my margarita. And my papaya. Let it simmer. Let us soak up all the alcohol and the juices. In the meantime, my zucchini has been cooking for about 4 minutes. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, it's time to turn them over. Alright, so I'm going to turn them over each side. So after flipping each side of all the zucchini, let it cook for an additional 3 to 4 minutes until you see the same pattern, grill marks on there. So back to the fish. Alright, so it's been cooking for about 2 minutes now. Flip that over. Okay. Let it cook for additional 1 minute, and then we'll plate it. Now I cooked some additional white rice, optional. Alright, that's done, but before I plate it, let me throw on some of this watercress. I just like mine to be slightly cooked and not raw. Alright, so just let that sit there. It's like a garnish. Makes it look pretty. Alright. Turn off the power. Okay, just let this sit. And that's been cooking for about 3 minutes. 1 more minute. and we'll plate it. Yep. Oh, that's good. That's good. Alright, so it's plated. Look at that. Looking all nice, like a piece of art. Alright, so excuse me if I didn't show you guys how to make the rice. I mean, that's pretty typical. Just plain steamed white rice, and there's sprinkles of sesame on there. Okay, let's taste the grilled zucchini, seasoned with slight salt and sesame oil. Wow, that's very good. That's like an A. Rice, nothing special. The sesame just adds more flavor. I mean, it's plain rice. B plus. Alright, let's try the fish, the main course. Secret ingredients. Alright, the papaya. This has been coated with margarita. Oh yeah, I can definitely taste a little bit of alcohol in there. Lime-A-Rita. Alright, let's check out the cod. That's definitely done. Okay, see how tender it is? Wow, that tastes good. But you can use a little bit more salt. That's my only gripe. Let's try the papaya again. Oh yeah, it's definitely good. So overall, the dish, I have to rate it. I'll give it a 86%. Heck, I even have a little bit of margarita left. So, people, comment, subscribe, comments on what you want me to cook next time. So until next time, cheers.